as I'm traveling a lot of different places, and most of my time is not spent in South Dakota, I will get one question asked to me, and this has happened on the continent of Asia and New Zealand and Australia, and also in Costa Rica and California. They'll say, what's a guy from South Dakota know about growing coffee in Costa Rica, or citrus in California, or grapes in New Zealand, or wherever it may be? It's like, you know what? Great question. Great question. When you look at all the different people, we're all people, just like farming is all soil, a lot of different plants. We all have something in common. And if I were to ask each and every one of you separately, what's the most important thing in your life? Everybody would have a different answer. Some guys would say, I got a lake cabin, or got a new set of golf clubs. One guy said, the most important thing to me right now is my wife, and it never always used to be that way. She goes, we're empty nesters, and we got to know each other, and I really like my wife. Being from Kingsbury County, I like to keep things simple. If you were to ask me, what's the most important thing in my life? I'd say air. It's something that is overlooked. It's something that isn't talked about. And it's something that costs every grower money. Because if soil can't breathe, nothing good can happen. You'll hear a lot of talk that they'll say, tillage kills microbes. And they're right. It does. But suffocation kills a whole lot more. People talk about compaction. Wonderful porosity test. This is great stuff. I have a different tool that I use. Anybody familiar with this? Ever see what it is? A penetrometer. A soil penetrometer. The Amish on the East Coast will call it a compaction meter. There's two different tips that go on the end. You can go out into any field, and we'll take these on the field walk, and there's a gauge. And this gauge reverts back to pounds per square inch of surface tension, of compaction, or lack of respiration. If you've never thought about soil breathing, it happens.